But ovarian cancer, you can also today. Doctor diagnosis. Like as soon as the doctor don't tell you, say you get ovarian cancer. Now all thing now they box up at you. Now so the sick they progress inside 1 month or 2 months, you don't see yourself in a different. We get what we call ascites. The belly they full of like water in the day. We call it acidic fluid. We get one way we can do so. Where you knock out. You hear this sound, call them percussion. You hear this sound. Then you know say this patient don't get ascites. Yeah? You go begin cough. That cough where they make you they blow fine. That means say we go to call pleural effusion. You don't get water fluid na the lungs. And these features are what they show to us so not for only ovarian cancer. All cancer, now so you can get a manifestation in it. Now, even you got, they can join by themselves to call them bowel obstruction. No say, water don't pass Gary. Now, most of the first sign where the person will carry now that big belly, where in belly they swell panam. How we go no say this person get this sick? Where the patient don't come to you, you go do scan. You do scan, you do both scan, myocyte, Miami. But because of cancer don't take place, you know they only left her under the woman's side. The cows are up because cancer is spread. So you do what you call abdominopelvic ultrasound scan. Yeah? In go tell we how this mass fibrillary cancer gets spending. The earlier we know that, the better. And when patient don't count, then stage 3, stage 4. Me no one puts me on for you. Also me and you go can die. I don't send you for test. I will not make me diagnosis, but I therefore beat time for me to be dying time. Because putting you on a table, not they bring solution to you. I will send you for CT scan. You go pay 2.5. Come on, they go MRI. Can go do tumor marker. Say you don't get money, but they buy time. Because the thing about ovarian cancer, you get where you pull the sample, immediately you forget and go to lab. Then forgo do what you call histology. You get them people away can go watch the sample and microscope. Say now which type cancer this? If you don't get that result, so tell latest 3 to 4 days. If that person belly been big like 5 months size before you operate them. If you don't get that result, you not start chemotherapy. Inside 1 week, that belly they fever would get 9 months belly. It they spread. So and we on lab, the result not they come out 2 to 3 weeks. So 10 and they 1 month. So 10 and they so like echo med in go there for send the sample. Yeah, then 1 month, then 4 weeks to 6 weeks. Call not to tell we say 2 weeks, but to tell you can drag say 3 to 4 weeks. So you don't see? And doing the surgery, because some person what you don't pass Gary, wants you for operator at all costs. That kind of money, you know, they bless you. You use some money that see the rich that go to Motogado and Borg, you never go spend a filter, they go eat. Because you know, say, I want to do surgery, let the surgery be successful, I know say there is hope for you. Not to do surgery then, I know say, as you then open you up when you get cancer, we don't do bad stage. If you've been for live for 1 year, you time the short. Because you don't spread. Yeah? So we know that one day today. The CT scan is expensive or the MRI, but in they give detail. And when the person do the scan, they tell you, say, for further correlation, please do CT scan. You the doctor, you want to map you go sue me. So what I'm going to do, I go account to what my colleague don't say. He say you for do CT scan. Now we go to call tumor markers, where they advise everybody now. If you know say you get any of them risk factor, then they walk into EchoMed or Choitrams and ask for a tumor marker. They call it CA125. 9 days for both Bobby, breast cancer, or cancer of the ovaries. Where it elevated, you know say that person they gets an ovarian cancer. For example, I do see a patient what I say that 20 something, we open up. This cannot be pick up state was an ovarian cancer. But immediately I open up, I saw fluid. And when you see an acidic fluid of that color, then you know it's cancer. Then we get one part of the body, I begin feel nodules. So I tell the person may operate, say this na cancer. You sabi where fufu where you don't soak fufu pots. You ready for wasa na morning. So that fufu they make that bolo bolo. That was what I met inside. So it was on a Sunday. I come out church as an emergency. Then immediately I said, addressing family. So let them see what Timmy said see inside and address them. When I address the family for cancer, I say, you see what I pull? I say, I don't know, I don't ever do not do test. We will not do the CA1 to 5. I say, but for my experience, this is an ovarian cancer. So I give them the bolo bolo, they carry and go. But another day, something may happen at the country one day where I think in the sample go and well. So what we end up do, I need to get to be confirmation. And I send out for go do CA125. And the results came out, it was more than 20 times upper limits. So it was an ovarian cancer. So that she was in 20s, 21 or 22. So that was how bad. She took like, I think 2 to 3 weeks. After like 3 times of admission, there was no improvement. So if you know say you get any of the risk factor today, get be screened. Do you CA125? Even for breast cancer, it's the same tumor marker. Yeah? For you go able to do for you know. You can even do biopsy. Biopsy, you can do like under they take sample. Then you can go in a lab, then go watch them for tell you, for help you for stage. The staging and they help you if not stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or stage 4. Now according to how the stage, now so the prognosis, the outcome go better like. Yeah? Now we get what we call chemotherapy. That means say na drugs them. When I can see them film there, when they see the woman and take some kind of medicine, they hear all the roots at the head. Not also? That drug they call them chemotherapy. You see when you do operation for woman with ovarian cancer. As you they pull, you don't do that surgery, that results. If you come out immediately so that you they start wanting the chemotherapy. That drug and then they go eat the cancer cell. Yeah? For reduce the way the cell go to multiply. Yeah? Now in that one day. Now, the prognosis, it means say the outcome. How the chances for the person will live. If now one of your ovary gets this cancer, you get 80 to 90% chances. If now this cancer then at the dung side, they call it the lesser pelvis, it gets 50 to 70% chances of his survival. If the thing don't spread, it don't come out outside woman's side, and they travel, they go, you get 30 to 40% chances of his survival. If you don't spread, you don't contain at the lungs, you the cough, when you work as small, you don't tire, you get 10 to 20% chances for let you live. How you for prevent for let you not get ovarian cancer? For they do regular screening. Woman, you forget gynae. You understand? Same way so you reach some age, you forget physician. One way or the other, you go to battle with hypertension, diabetes, you name it. The arthritis and so forth. What should you do? You need for they go see doctor, check your pressure, and know what's in at the outcome. Yeah? Then also, when they do surgery per you, so you go do fibroid, you say, you know what, see? Because fibroid not see where they go. So I can advise somebody, say, if you know, say you know they're born again, why just remove the fibroid and left and back? After 2 to 3 years, you therefore grow back, you they come back, the person go eat your money, but you therefore go through anesthesia, it's strenuous. If you know, say you don't born, you don't done with born, just make them take out the uterus. And if they are going to take out the uterus, you need for them to give your doctor that information there, so that it will take out all the ovaries. So you are ovary, you will not get problem. Yeah? So then they are the prevention for ovarian cancer. Now we go to the other sick, what we call polycystic ovarian syndrome. Most women, they get issue per born business. This sick here, where you get her, Now one of the issues where they make woman and they get belly. If you know they see period, belly go come. Belly not they come. So say, ibadi you don't hear somebody who don't tell you say, me I know they see me period. 6 months. Me for the year and 2 times for the year they see me period. Or me own period where they can drop. You know they even can the pad. If I put pad now for pad take. Pass if I they go clean myself, I use tissue, then I go see the blood. They kind woman and they now woman where they suffer from what we call polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yeah? Now, the ovary means that's how they release egg. Where they make every month with a see with period. Now they in the boku, they multiply both the ovaries them. So when you go there and go to scan and they tell you say you get multiple follicles of varying size, then they will tell you say you get a bilateral polycystic ovaries. But as a doctor, even when the scan results don't come, you need to correlate the scan findings so what's in the patient in the present. It don't mean say when you get polycystic, you know the bono. It go difficult for you for let you get belly, that is for sure. But it is not a death sentence. So when you get polycystic, or what you call PCOS, you know the bone. You will still get belly. Yeah? Now, Iboko, it takes like 10% of the general population all over the world of women that will get this kind of problem. What thing will make you get them? Instead, if your mama get them, you don't know your family, if your mama get them, you get 35% chances for let yourself get that problem there. If your sister get them, you get 40% chances for let you get that sickness. If you na woman where we don't get that sickness, you boy picky where you the born, you get tendency for let get diabetes. Or some way they say you cholesterol high. You call it hyperlipidemia. Yeah? Or you boy picking a risk for get cardiovascular problem, heart problem. So it don't mean say now in this sick here, not just silence towards the woman no more. That the picking the way the woman born, if you not boy picking, you self they get your share. What's in the risk factor? The genetics, the family history, as I don't say. Yeah? Obesity. Who will get body? Where you get body, find out, ask people that are really fat, and they get issue them, period. It is two opposites. They one day where they slim, they one day where they run. Or they one day where say, me, I want for straight cut, to call her anorexia nervosa. We want for extra dry. Or then female footballer there. You need to see them period. If a period, they can't step now half. Because they get extreme exercise. So it's the two extreme end. Where you dry past smack, the period they ask for they come. Where you fat boku, period they get problem. Are correct? Who are fat you know that you not so? Okay. Now, early onset menarche. Where you see period early, you get chances for you get that sickness. Yeah? Where you born pikin, whether you get belly you born, you pikin be too big. It's too big. So you pikin at 5 kg in a way. Or then 4.5. Or you pikin very, very small. It's small. We call it small for gestational age. It means say you pikin, you already don't time, but they don't 9 months, you don't strong. You'd expect say for Africans, salon, we pikin for the lowest for day, now 2.5 kg. Any pikin you born below that day, they say na premature. We get early premature, we get late premature. Yeah? Now, even when I say 36 weeks, you don't 9 months, that 36 weeks is still not premature. You for reach 37, you don't and come before you say, now in a full-time baby. So you know to imagine somebody don't reach 37 weeks, 38 weeks, they go born pikin when at 2.1. Something is wrong somewhere. They can't pikin and the way you screen them, they get chance for let them get this problem. Yeah? Now, if when you the mama, you get some hormones them, if you exposed to them, where you get belly, sometimes, you know, so most like woman will tell you, say, me how this belly cancer, me I don't know. So say if you don't they take some drugs them, yeah, some androgen or estrogen or so, or say if they go for other treatment to doctor, they on the way belly can come. You pikin don't be exposed. Now that make, before you get belly, we get what we call preconception counseling. Don't just get pregnant. You need for be screened. You need for let it on, if you be on some medication, you need for stop them. Like for example, you get some drugs then, like valproic acid. If you're on valproic acid, say you go get belly, you picking a chance to get a polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yeah? What's in the features, how the person will present. I don't explain before how the period they feel like. We call them oligomenorrhea, means the period they come better, or you know they come at all. We call her amenorrhea. Infertility, obesity. We get some circumference where we they measure. You get the waist circumference. If you get your waist, you round your waist, you take tape rule, it pass 85. Then you do, they call it what you call hip ratio. In more than 0.85. Then you know say you are obese, you dey at risk for get that kind of sickness. Now, first the way get biabia, or so say the way how we woman here they grow up before. You get man pattern, you get woman pattern. Man they here they grow take count to the navel, not so take even count to the chest. When you see woman we get that kind ear pattern there, now pussy we get chance for they get what to call polycystic ovarian syndrome. Or you just see a woman, or let me say me here get ear on my foot. Or you see woman get ear on her. Call it ashutism. Yeah? That means say you get risk for you get that kind of problem there. So like I tell when I say, even if you get that sickness, I see somebody like I tell when in the beginning, it don't mean say if you get polycystic, you not go born. Yeah? Even though they not diagnose me, say I get that sickness, I get some features of polycystic, but I get picking, right? But me always say, okay, but I don't know what will happen in 5-10 years. I can't tell. Or maybe I may not. You understand? But me, now a family line. So maybe I go say me mama get them because it get problem per born. So, and I see the beer here on my foot, that's my mom. You understand? So, if you get a risk once in a while, get yourself for be checked. Yeah? Pimples. You got that big wall called acne. So you see, I get beer, I get pimples. So you don't watch yourself. If you're not bossy, you don't have all kind of cream. I don't have all kind of things. If I say this is all left farm, where ready they go? All kind of things you don't have now. You feel the pimples where they go. No say it is more than what you think. You get issue with your hormones then. What's here again? You can see some bossy there on the hand. He black. Let's say you old. Like a black, then like also the person not old. But together like our body they wrinkle. Or down they rub cream. Also the one they wear the bleach. Just black somebody, you watch your armpits. It is really that black. And then they use shape stick where they make on the hand for like black. But it is that black, it look wrinkle. Or you see, say it look old, it twists. Yeah, we call her acanthosis nigricans. Now, one of the sign them back for say this person gets polycystic. Yeah, waiting at the other thing them where the person they get. Some person say get diabetes. Somebody will get diabetes. You need for screen and through. You check infertility issue. I'm born business day like. Yeah, because one of the medication where they treat for this condition, now metformin when a diabetes drug. Yeah? So they tell you, say you need for screen on that day. Will you understand? So no go waiting una need follow una know. Now waiting at the thing the way for present with. Yeah? You don't need them big all that time them. Ma? So okay, you put the sleep. After I said you get the sleep. So not forget say if you get pimples, where these pimples say they control, you don't use say you don't I don't use paste. People then they go at him but they allow left farm. You get beer, the way how you ear pattern day by you outside the way they grow. You see here grow take come up. That means you call a male pattern distribution. You see say when you they see you period, it takes 6 months. Period they come. And not to belly. No say you dey go na that line day. Yeah? Or if your family they don't get any kind of problem then day, you need for look into that day. What you can do, the first thing first, once woman reach that age, where sexually active, if you can't to me say 6 months ago, you say you don't do mommy and daddy business, like you say you don't get man, the first thing you have to do, they do pregnancy test. Eh? Especially like say you don't get belly, palpate, you get belly. So like you say man no the mama, you go do test. The test they tell me first say and you not get belly. Because you might be pregnant. I saw somebody yesterday, he said he born in Peking 9 years ago. You don't want to see period after that. He don't work out hospital to hospital. But how God do one for him? The day where the month we see period, the following month, God bless her, she became pregnant. Is God not good? 9 years, you don't suffer, you don't spend money. Then once our period come, God bless you. Where you do test down a belly. You don't understand. So we always check. The first one they do pregnancy test. Because if you know they see the period and therefore bring the period, the drug what they give you, it get rule. I suppose for do the test. Because what if you are pregnant? Immediately I go give you Provera or Primolut and you're going to abort. Then I don't go pull la belly. So I therefore do one. I need for do una care about hormonal profile. Not so. We don't about hormonal profile. Say go check how you hormone. The hormone will make me and you woman. How they work up at your body. Because when you get polycystic ovarian syndrome, you get issue with you hormones them. What we say hormonal imbalance. So we can send una for go do hormonal profile. Better. Also, you can get same way woman for ovulate. You know that 10 and day? The middle of you, it depends on your cycle. If you cycle na 28 days, now 14 days you for ovulate. If you cycle na 35 days, you will divide 35 by 2, not to 17, so that is 17 day. Yeah? So that same day of your ovulation, they do test. You get the what you send for the hormonal profile, you go send them on the 21 day of the posting period. So call on the 21 day progesterone. Yeah, where the person go do for confirm if this person will ovulate. Because when woman can get that policy, it's difficult for them to ovulate. Period they can ovulate. Ovulation means that time of where you fear you man meets, you get chances for lay, you get belly. When you put your hand inside your woman's side, you feel something slippery, like okra. It tell you say, na fine time. Or your body they want by you no more. Or you just see no more, you go in your office, you just feel for your husband. So that sign and then the sign will tell you say ovulation. Also they get kits, they can pregnancy test kits. And get also the ovulation kits. Where you use the kit and tell you say you ovulate. So if you go to your man that time, yeah? Your husband. For be husband. So also your thyroid. You can sabi that get a throat. So when person get issue with his thyroid, you get problem per bone. Woman when they firm bone, you see where you go, the doctor will tell you say swell up it. Let you see how the thyroid day. Part of that hormonal profile day, we they do the thyroid function test. Yeah? So most time they can get some abnormalities in there. You decrease your bobby, you see water they commodity. Also say when you man touch your bobby, say, I dey feel water. So if you not get belly, you know the circle. What's make water for come up by your bobby? You have issue. That is called galacturia. You go get difficulty for conceive. Yeah? So you not forget water by you bobby, except you get belly or you dey give bobby. Now that's the normal you permit you. You just see some woman were born, lost in Peking. We they make for lay in bobby dry. Because we know say this is not okay. For lay you get better. Then you not get better, so you then water go they come out. You for wear brazier where they get at the bobby. Then they give medicine where we call bromocriptine. Yeah? Now, other hormone where you do the testosterone. Yeah? Where woman their way can get it sick, they get features of man. You see some woman if a man, not so. You don't see some woman if a man. He walk in a man, so himself na to go see someone in the leak, they bounce. You know easily wear oil because you know what's a bit spot with oil. Then carry people in and then get sign of androgen. What you do in testosterone, now more na hormone for man. But woman will get plastic day, it points towards man features. You don't see another so that one day the investigation and then one and day where you therefore do. Now, how you the diagnose them? One other thing where the people like can present with. The here is a bit tolong them moled. Where somebody get polycystic ovarian syndrome, it they get tolong. I remember I see a patient with polycystic. She had a classical features. Now with one cap. But you see how me no fibalek. So that one in a classic. You get some people when I just see the scan can confirm, but it not get clinical features. Yeah. So you need to just make a diagnosis. We get what we call Rotterdam. Okay, then not go senior for now. We're going to call Rotterdam criteria. You get a criteria where they use before you diagnose the patient get them. It should be 2 or more of the, like for example, the period where they come, or you get signed like a man, who I don't explain before, or then when they do the scan, they say you follicles in more than 12 follicles, each of your ovaries. Yeah? Now, at a beg una patient then, polycystic not get cure. It not get cure. And then when I don't do the scan, doctor don't tell una say, you get maybe the follicles is just 12 millimeter. You not get no other features. Because una don't hear the word, say polycystic, me ovary and say enlarge, you want them go operate you. No, surgery for polycystic, now the last alternative. We see we they go do, not for even if you reach that point, say you know the chances say even it will come out successful in the one part. You understand? So please, when you don't get such diagnosis, don't start running and begging, can't do the operation now. It doesn't make sense. If I add up, you meet first away one money, then you go up your lucky bag. You know what they do? You don't screen. So not go bring money for we. Where we not reach for they'll get the money. Please. Yeah? You don't get no prophylactic treatment. There's no cure for polycystic ovarian syndrome. Symptomatic management, lifestyle. If you get body, reduce your weight. You get issue with your period, reduce your weight. Start with a baseline. Okay, me weight now 100. You start your diet. You type of food, you exercise. If you work in a story, being in a 5-story, left for take that lifts and do brisk walking. What thing you eat? If you smoke, left for smoke. If you drink alcohol, left for drink alcohol. Try to modify your lifestyle changes. Then you go see your period going back to normal. Yeah? If you don't get that one, you don't do that lifestyle changes then it doesn't work, we they come in with drugs. The drugs say we get pills, we can give pills. Yeah? You know, clomid, where we can use for woman for born. We can give clomid, but at a very, you never know how you they give. Because already, the patient in ovary, they don't enlarge. And clomid, where you get a smack, you get risk. So for una where they find born, you go to doctor today, prescribe for you clomid. You not care again, you continue for, they go and buy for yourself. In a clomid, if you don't mark for it, you go buy 6. Every month you they take out. You they get hyperstimulation of your ovaries. So you know they go worsen. So do not just grab the take. Yeah? Then metformin. We can also give metformin in this kind of condition. Metformin are drug where they give for diabetes. Yeah? Then last, we can do surgery. What's in the complication if you get polycystic ovarian syndrome? You get risk for get diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. You get type 1, you get type 2. Yeah? You get diabetes. You get risk for you get pressure. You get hypertension. Your cholesterol is high. You call it hyperlipidemia. You get risk for you get cardiovascular disease, stroke. You get chance for you get them. You liver. We get also called non-alcoholic fatty liver. Your liver they become fatty. Because you drink rum, you get chance for you get alcoholic liver disease. But this time around, even without you drinking alcohol, you get also called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You get issue with your liver, yeah? You don't get better sleep. You get sleep apnea. It means say, sleep half, you wake up. Sleep half, you wake up. You dey go into depression. Say if you say this woman they get firm bone, then period you don't go lost for 6 months. What is we say they happen? They put to mind depression. They get depression. When you get polycystic ovarian syndrome, you get risk for get cancer of the womb. Yeah. So I don't want to forget the main thing that we'll talk about. Now, too sick I don't talk about. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, where don't they boku, where you go hospital with a firm bone, where you don't investigate you well, most people them now as a result of that one day. Yeah? For polycystic, we will not forget, you get issues with period. Either the period that they come, or they come half over a period like 6 months or so. Yeah? Or at all the period that they come. If you get features them of man like diarrhea, pimples, the way you hear grow up your belly, male distribution, wait again, tolong, how they call this, molage. You know, say this person get risk for, or if you fat, yeah, if you get body, you know the body not able to control them, you get risk for that day. If you're not possible way, you don't you stream too much, say you want straight cut past mark. Especially when you don't get body, then you try for lose weight. You did at this point, you reach at this point. I know somebody where she was really fat. And then he entered to my office. He showed me in picture, me not be Sabia, and showed me in picture before and now. And he said, you know, the same period. And I say, go and again. Not me say when you go fend you wait for it, you be done. You go to guy pass mark now. You know when you don't fat, you go to guy pass mark, you know they find say that try for you arrange yourself in the middle way, you understand? Because your picture where God don't make you, now for will be middle, you understand? So to follow you go dry pass mark, then begin to wonder if now which they which now or something you don't get HIV or not. So you therefore know the extreme. For that one the way the diet boku, the anorexia nervosa. Now for the ovarian cancer, I don't tell you now the thing they want they look at. You belly, the big payu. In your features there, what how they present, they present alio, now you make, you know say you don't get her. But if you see say you belly, you can take the pool for a woman. Always they measure your abdominal gap. If today, must say today your abdominal gap is 80. By Friday you get 85. You know say you belly the big. You for know what to make you belly the big. Because even when patients admit, if I want to know how bad off your distension there, I dey measure you with step rule. We call them the abdominal gap, yeah? So you can do it for yourself. All man, if I all those go must get step rule. Also, then step rule and call yes. So then tell a man they use. So if all you able know, if you always for the twist your belly, if you the twist your belly, you know the thing go inside. You dey feel something strong. What if you say that name? He knows me say something there that you can get a mass, yeah, where you need for no waiting at this mass. And if you know say you get a family history inside your family, people and they will don't get this kind of sick. You first line, so then cousin, oh, you mama line, you sister line, then one and day. You know so I don't get that kind of sickness and day. You forget her. Or if you get a family, like I remember we lost one mommy where we get both ovarian and breast cancer. So I tell the kid and say, "Una all for just go screen." The earlier una screen, una do una tumor markers, the better. So if you know, say, you don't go do you CA125 and elevated, or you reach one kind of border, you go say, okay, let's repeat after 6 months or 1 year. So at least you're able to prepare yourself. May sick not come to you, you walk into a doctor's office, he go call sick for you, you dey stress, everything don't box up by you. But if you don't begin to plan yourself, you don't know, say, you get risk of this. You dey plan yourself ahead. You understand? So that then it will help you. So this is the end of my presentation. I think we'll go open up for question time. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You talk of where you born picky way small, what's in the effect, but the one way big, where you born picky like 6 kg from that 4, you know the.
When woman born pikin, the pikin big. Immediately them for do sugar tests for both the mama and the pikin. Most likely that pikin they get diabetes. Even if the pikin no get diabetes at that point, wait to make you do the test. Because of that kind of big way the pikin big, that pikin is going to hypoglycemia. You see some pikin that will born them. The mama no begin pull bobby water it. But then like you see the nurse and go give and glucose. Or then semen and go buy milk quick. Because the sugar level don't drop. When sugar level don't drop, you're going to hypoglycemia or you're going to respiratory distress. Yeah, the pikin begin blow fast. So immediately when you born pikin of more than 4, you suppose in a hospital setting, then they do the test, and most likely it could be diabetes. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask question. Me mommy is small sister, he died of cancer.
Which cancer?
Now inside the womb, now the cancer be there, but it be get
Goiter.
yes. So like when the doctor see we all get it corn now we face. Now he said truly this mommy na inborn na. He say because once he get that thing na in throat, he say na in supply you na all. So like I be there ask her, I say doctor, so we self go get cancer, we get cancer. So but by then when we get water now we face, it not be able to tell you anything good. Now to make her ask.
So it's called heredity. To be honest, the mere fact that your mama don't die of cancer, you say at the womb, it could be an endometrial cancer, when a cancer of the womb, or cancer at the neck of the womb, when at the cervix. The mere fact that your mama don't get them, you are at risk of having that same kind of cancer there. That's just the truth. Yeah, so all you need for do and for make sure say you they get a gynae consult, you they check, do scan, do routine scan. For example, if you mother of cervical cancer, you for make sure say you don't do get your pap smear. Yeah. Now they don't start for do screening for this HPV vaccine for people away. Don't if you became old 10 year, but you became a beginning of my business oh 10 year you became a king giam. For you, we don't sexually active, you can go and get a different hospital there. Where you they go, they can do screening. If you don't get that risk that you need for do screening, you can even go and they take sample out of your womb, care and go for histology, for go watch the cell the way they. Now, when cancer they start, it starts in bad stage. You can begin that pre-malignant stage. How will you know? Now, because you don't go early. So what you need for do, it depends on the type of cancer. If it be endometrial, and they carry you for biopsy, pull some sample, carry and go for histology, watch them. Then the histopathologist will tell you, say, you get a pre-malignant lesion or a benign a good type cancer. Or it don't get, it don't start to get some epithelial lesion. It depends on whatever they will find. And it is from there, the doctor, they begin manage you. Before, if now you come, let's say now cervical cancer, you put your mama get, then you go to screen, you get CIN1. The eyes I can tell you, say if you don't, even if you don't bond on, is to take out this womb out. Because now when left there, now it can be problem. You don't need to wait. But if you wait, they don't tell you diagnosis, you wait. You tell when they come, there's nothing much can be done. Yeah? So now that.
Thank you so much, Doctor. God bless you. I really bless. You know, I can be so I don't lost 3 people of cancer. I don't lost 3 people with get cancer. Like me auntie there, but me mama they not so one mama. Then one mama line, the one having breast cancer. Then the other one where you don't big like me, so having baby woman. He begin seeing period. Why can't go to doctor and say na cancer? Eventually die. But very recently, My small sister in Pekin, 36 years. You know, 40 days. It died of cancer. So like we so waiting at the risk and waiting at the that me own sister they like explain like my stepsister. Me in a one daddy. But now you one grand picking way born instead born one grand picking then 36 years. We just beg and listen to cancer.
Okay, so now your stepsister do wanna share bloodline through the papa.
Yes.
So you need to get yourself screen.
Okay.
Forget yourself screen, do your tumor markers. I mean, EcoMed is doing several tumor markers now.
What's her name? So much.
EcoMed is Kinghaman Road. They do
Okay.
different tumor markers of prostate, of breast, different tumor markers.
Okay.
It's expensive, but it's better.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so that I call heredity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Talk of messes where you know they see fine. What about where some they see messes? They see amboku. Then where they come out with that cloth.
So,
But where go do test, go do checkup, no fibroid, they not see nothing. But you go up to them 10, 14 days. I don't know.
okay, so the prolonged menses, you know, part of me presentation, less period. They present now called prolonged menses. Because menses will pass more than 7 days, it's a prolonged menses. So it's a dysfunctional uterine bleeding. So it depends one, who you do scan. The scan was done professionally. Because there are several scan places where they are around, we will tell you what you think they can't tell you what they happen in your body, which is not correct. But people go there. But if you they bleed and you they get cloth, it could be a fibroid, it could be a polyp, you understand? Or if you stress, if you start your period, 10 a day 2, they can't have bad news. Or you therefore pay me, but they call that you. That period where you will continue to say if you might not can do. Same way, so if you foresee a period, man, they get some kind of bad shocking news. That period will not come. Yeah? So it's different. But then, if you get a proper scan be done, but it could be say a fibroid or it could be a polyp. Yeah? So another took that part. Proper scan be done.
Yes, Maduma, I want to ask one question. For them picking them where they take Captaban, I don't know if, because they read and they talk, say, Captaban they give cancer. I want to know, ma, if not true.
So, Captain Banner eye pill. Captain Banner they give cancer. Yeah, Captain Banner they give cancer. It go get bleeding if you not fit you. Yeah, every contraceptive gets you complication. The only thing I can advise people is that before you take contraceptive, not just grab and go because my body don't take injection. Me self grab and go take injection. Yeah? Like for example, the injection can give rise to breast cancer. The pills can protect you from, you see, part of my presentation I say, protective factor, OCP pills. It can protect you, know, the advantage. But no more now, you the big, yeah? But Captain Ban in a more bleeding. Now in go give, no they cause CA.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I want to ask 2 questions. First to start with, number 1. If the patient don't go do fibroid and cyst operation,
Fibroid,
cysts,
okay.
don't take off him womb. They don't clear say nothing only in the leg. Don't in the space of 2 years, you find out say in the last they don't go to scan. Inside the scan results, doctor will be tell and say the fat for inside your belly. So are the actually at the prescription will make say fat in it?
So one, you say the person go do fibroid and take out the womb. So the if they don't take out the uterus, as you say, then means they call a hysterectomy, then they remove the cyst. It don't get anything for do with you having fat. So you need to understand doctor need tell you say, that means I say do proper scan. Doctor need tell you say, you get plenty fat now you belly. Do proper scan and you have proper interpretations. So this is just advice to everybody. You get several places, see people just walking. You do scans and then just say you A, B, and C. There's something like too much fat now you belly. They will give you a diagnosis. Yeah? But if they don't remove your uterus, they don't remove you ovaries, you and woman say yeah, will not get a cool. Because the organs then for woman born, now they don't pull for you. So the uterus, they don't pull and come out. So you ain't no get issue. You could be fine. Maybe the patient first examine you. I go say a fat because maybe God big. I don't need a scan for tell me say I get fat here. You understand? Just by me I know say me belly big. But it's not a scan that will tell you that this is fat. So guy forget a proper understanding with the doctor. Yeah?
Yes, ma, the question I want Alex, some of them come right there when be say, if they department, then you know they mess. I want to know.
You dey waiting?
You don't born, you breastfeed, but you know they mess. Sunday tell you don't mend the picking.
Where you dey give Bobby so?
Yes.
It's a the key when you dey suckle, it's also a form of contraceptive. Once you get an exclusive breastfeeding, yeah. But then everybody is different, a case by case basis. Some person as after 40 days, you've gone back to non-pregnant states. Period can come at any time. Some people can go up to a year. Some people 6 months. I tell you about somebody when 9 years. But once you don't pass 40 days, period can come. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. They talk about total erectomy.
Total hysterectomy.
Is rectomy.
Okay.
Somebody don't do an operation. They don't do that kind of operation. Then after years, bleeding just burst panel. It bleed, like 1 day to 2 days. But when it bleed, or before the operation, when you don't do the operation, it don't take years. You know they ever get that kind of menstrual waiting, all things be done cut off. Now after them 5, 6, 7 years, they come notice say it bleed one net, they lump them and so then they come out like a ball panel.
Okay.
But it take like 1 day to the other day, towards then 3, it stop. And since that time they not ever happen to her again. Waiting at the reason.
So waiting then do what you do is hysterectomy. Hysterectomy means say when they pull the womb. You get 2 methods. You either pull an all from the cervix to go up, and they call total, or subtotal. What you don't do for your person is a subtotal. That means a half stump left when at the cervix. At times during the surgery, that place they get bleeding. If the bleeding pass mark, some person they continue, you just left arm. So that half stump, he own disadvantage. He has to come to even give you guys for get cervical cancer. So for your own person, she was bleeding after 5 years because she still has that stump. So that means what was done was a subtotal hysterectomy, not a total hysterectomy. Yeah? So it's 2 things. Now half stump go to left. Yeah?
Yes.
Ma?
Yes, Doc.
So they can send them, they can go to pap smear, they can do examination under anesthesia. So you don't go watch how the stump day. You need for watch, or then do a spectrum examination. They just need for get a gynae consult, then they will see what is it then and for find a way forward for them. If na biopsy, they can take sample of that stump day, send them for histology. Histology can go guide. Mrs. said all lost somebody way, then do a surgery. It was in the Gambia, and then a subtotal. He may always say he not get womb. But I remember I can't on one day and he tell me say it bleed. So I go and also examine her and I felt this stump. And it was very hard. I knew it was cancer. But I not be able to talk to her one to her. I just go and also tell me mama say get ready, your sister there for die because there's a storm there. 1 year after, I don't even come back safe because I can normally do a year before I come back. Then he died. So he safe now be a subtotal level. Yeah. If it was total, then that thing should not have been there.
Doc? Yes, Doc?
Yes, ma'am.
I get a question I want to ask. Concerning diabetes. I can read in the talk saying, when you get, if you get soft, you're liable to get diabetes. But like, they take me as instant. I don't go, because I get a sore, like
so, okay, let us correct you. Not if you get sore, you get diabetes. Sore now, so foot. So because I go back my foot now, I can't get that. No. Now, when you get diabetes, you get sore foot, you have for well. That is the statement. Not so when you get sore foot, you get diabetes.
Yeah, because I don't go to me test and say no to diabetes.
So, well, you say don't answer your question. So, you don't mean say because you get sore foot, now diabetes. Now, when you get diabetes, you go get sore foot, now you ask for well because the sugar, they make you ask for well. Yeah?
God bless you, doctor. Now, concerning diabetes, I want to ask again, because when you've been there, talk to us now, you say 2 types of diabetes. So, I want to make you know, make I know the sign and symptoms.
Signs, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
And the 1 and the 2, which one are
Okay, you get the 1 and the 2, the 1 like you say juvenile onset. You know the pikin they get diabetes? Fine. Then pikin away, sister talk about where they born with them big. Now they can move on to that juvenile onset, that type 1, then type 2 now and me and you adults, yeah? But then at the same thing, where they eat boku, drink boku water, you dey wet boku. 3 peas. When you get in 3 peas then there, you need for go check your sugar. We understand? You eat boku, polyphagia, polydipsia, and polyuria. The polydipsia, you dey get hunger, you don't drink water, so you want to drink back. You just don't drink 1 big bottle. As I move from this point, I feel for drink back. I dey wake like 10 times for nights. I'm not able to sleep safe. These are tigade, where person where test not been too advanced. When you piss, it is taste. It is sweet. Or before you get it for wet, don't flush your toilet. Or you go piss and ground. Even inside the normal place. No flush or left arm. Give 5 minutes. You just see handshake together. You don't make for you diagnosis. Then you host diagnosis. You know say now for friend doctor good. Yeah? Only Mike me na answer me the answer.
Thank you, doctor. I just want to thank God for this day, because it's a privilege for we forget somebody like you, and I pray that God will continue for you using in your office. God will cover you. I get my sister we always they complain to me say wake you want see in messes, it is scratch until he shave. And he shave. No, before it is immense, it is scratch. But you can fix it at the ear, so you can try for pull the ear. Where they pull the ear, they still get some. Yes, they get some small sort. And during that period, if you say they do mommy and daddy business, in they feel them, and not they get that with itself. So I just want to know it.
Okay, so the most times now shaving sick people and they use. And shaving stick, not advisable for use. If you want shave, use cream. Then get in cream there. Where you use side here, then you underhand or per human side. When you use shaving stick, it don't make the black pass mark. You know, you sit on them man the way you know keep fine for looks there. Then get a bone. They get in where they use them stick, eh? So if you human shave, you get in lily boil. Where if you quick side hat, you say cat boil. So that because of the stick, so it is best you avoid using stick. For the vagina discharge, if you get discharge, where room are that the business, you therefore feel pain. You understand? Because we don't know the extent of how that discharge don't go. So if Monday inside, you go therefore feel pain inside, especially if the discharge won't travel go up inside. Yeah. So the best thing you know, she can stop using the stick and use cream. Then get this bit or Eve line where you can use for apply. Yeah. What's another next something we ask? The same. So it go in period go smell because the period we don't meet infection. Because if you dey by period now, person enough for smell you. You never know for no say you dey by period except you stain. But if you never sit on near you, it means say before the period be the kind we don't meet problem. So because if you don't get infection before, that is why the menses go smell. Yeah.
Yes, doctor. What about if person the mess inside that 4 days you the mess boku?
This is a free consultation. They can give me topic. Now polycystic. Waiting now. I know they came go east what? Talk.
No, if you the mess boku inside that 4 days, you the mess continuously. The mess boku inside 4 days. The mess serious one. And after them 4 days, okay, 5 days.
Stop. So you need to observe yourself when you see your period. When you see your period in the first, like if you say this is October, maybe October you go bleed. The following months your period go less. But if you observe your body, you understand? Okay, let us use myself as an example. By the same period, if now for this October, if my body go full up, it go heavy. If I pull him because I feel my body na lead, and no say period get for calm, or maybe I get one troublesome pimples. In liquid I do, you know, they come on, then I know for say period they come. On my back, now in the heart. So it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, say, all the months are the same thing though. Every month can get in you. So tell them this month, maybe you go the 4 days, I go see me part full, you understand? But the following months, you cannot see. So you need to, but if you dey see cloth, then it is issue. You understand? But you therefore, if this small, or if you don't dey 1 2 months, if you don't be the can better, you lost for car. What you go expect the following month for car? It therefore can boku. Yeah? So now that
Yes, Doc. Before I go further, I tell mommy thank you because this is a very big opportunity for we. Irene and Mama, let God bless. And a doctor, let God bless you back for the patient where you get for sensitize me. I'm in a person I be don't go under 3 operations. The 2 na Caesar, the 1 na appendix. Then where the doctor go do something like fiber or so he put. But this last operation where I go, the 2 operations that I go, I be they really see me menstruation fine. This last one now when I go, more complication be there after the operation, then bleeding cut out. Then can me go back na theater?
Yes.
Yes. Then can me go back na theater and go do the same operation back? And everything.
Same operation back. I
know I be the bleed, but now the blood clot maybe don't settle.
Make I understand. This second surgery, now pikin you go for go do not
sure.
So, then they don't pull the pikin, but you will never go back.
Yes.
Within that same admission period.
Yes.
You be the bleed?
Yes.
So I mean that means in a post cesarean you get PPH. You get a postpartum hemorrhage after cesarean delivery. So when you the bleed, if they don't do operation by you, there you the bleed. Continuous, they don't give you the drugs, Zemoxin, they don't give me so Tranex, and you are still bleeding. Maybe they do a scan, they find out, say you get some clot, you get some tissues, maybe you get some remaining placenta tissue inside the uterus. Then okay, you go back because if you continuously the bleed, what's in at the 2 they make you bleed, either then take them out or then go to them maybe for redo them back again, or just try for re-clean back again. You understand?
Yeah. Then after. I be there still in menstruation. But it reach a peak, it stop. Like it can stop then 3 months, then I begin back. But I don't go to different gynecologists then. Even the 2 of them don't die. Then the last one, back when I go to, he go check me, he send me an echo mail, we go do everything and say nothing or they pay me. Now see they're waiting they cause that. Then give me medicine. And when they give me the medicine, the moment when I take them, I they see me menstruation, clear one. Then when the month 1 for reach back after 1 month, 2 months, it is stop. Then the belly begin act. But as I take them same medicine, they are the see back.
So one of the things calm down a bit. It can help you. Make sure, say, you do some hormonal. You do your hormonal. You need to get a gynae consult, yeah? Get your hormonal profile. But if you reduce on your weight, it will help you a lot. You understand? And also, you look your period also according to your age. I know we can ask your age now, yeah? You understand? So you watch your trend of your age. Say, okay, how old am I? And then you try for watch towards other symptoms them where you they get. You understand? Might just say, for example, you are 45. Then to say you don't get other symptoms, you get one month, you get night sweats. You sweat too much. You get this vexation. You bone them, also you get bone pain. Then you tell me, see, you're on a period on a cease for some time. I go begin to think about pre-menopausal symptoms. If you're around that age, you understand. But if you are not around that age, I will begin to think about something else. So you just see if you get a consult, do your hormonal profile, try for slim down a bit, then the period will be regularized. Yeah?
I want to ask back one question.
You will get chance so you other come be there for
No,
you.
this is not the last one when I ask.
Ask.
I ask this question for me boy picking when I get. Sometimes I can sit down, I can talk, say me, I want somebody, pay we go help me back for no look. But I don't know how they look boy picking.
For look boy
For
picking.
look and for no say this, how you go do know if this you picking.
I must say I
Man,
pick you.
because 12 years. But wait till make I get confused over that. Someday you go just, more, like them 17, 18. This Bobo, I love him, I let me in today. And sometimes when I don't come over, I don't can I so I know he someday I can tell and say, man of God, they go let them go watch. You say, I'm waiting I watch. And me don't know. I can know. So then sometime if you wet, and they say, man of, how you wait to make sound so? I say, I want let them go look you. Now I say, mommy, I'm waiting and look. I don't know. But I go do know. For no say yes, this.
So you want to know if you begin to my man at the business?
Sure.
So now that idea they now for stop. Whether for go look boy picking or girl picking, it's very depressive. You understand? For go look if whether you picking or begin to be that boy or girl. I mean, if you say you want ask, if you picking a man, what you go prove if, for example, so say one day you picking teen up. I mean, if you say and then you want ask, you understand? But you need to just talk to you picking. Make you and you picking be best friend. And then it will open up to you. You understand? Maybe for woman, we go say, you can come to me with your girl picking, and I watch and not see high men. You know, can be saying a man, he go lead on to. Maybe in a bicycle, they ride, now they don't broke it. High men is a thin membrane. Or maybe follow a step. How much of will be small when they run up step for them, we sit up our waist. Or say with a clean with step. Now all man get towel the way they clean himself by woman side. What if that towel where they put inside don't break the high men? Does it mean that she has gone to a man? So for a man, all you need to do is to talk to him. And then you go able to get her from him. What do you need for no? Now whether if you boy became a man, that is what you should be worried about. Not about whether he don't go do man business. You understand?